That's amazing. Gemma says she was quilting 20 years ago. I love it. What were you doing 20 years ago, friends? What do you remember much from that time? I'll be honest, I don't. I remember I was in the corporate world at the time, and I had a job that was fine. It was fine. I worked for Discover, the credit card, at their the mothership, the big campus, where everything relates back to, where all the executives are. And the job was fine. It was fine. It it wasn't killing my soul, but it wasn't helping either. How's that? How's that for a job description? It wasn't making me feel like the best version of myself, but I also wasn't slowly dying day after day. It wasn't like that, but I was bored. And I had pondered the possibility of going back to school to do an MFA, a Master's in Fine Arts. And when I looked at the programs across the board, I was like, well, I hate working with a paintbrush, pencil. I'm not a clay person, but I've always loved yarn. And when I looked at the programs across the board, I was like, there are some fiber programs in here. That'd be kind of fun. What do they have in common? And they all had a weaving class in common. So I'm like, let me start there. Let me start with a weaving class and see if I like it. And that was it. That was all it took. And it was pretty much the first couple classes. I was like, this is for me. Friends, this is for me. So I tried to find my very first project. It's around here somewhere. It was hidden too well. I couldn't find it. However, I wanted to share with you my second project that I did as a weaver 20 years ago. No, yeah, 20 years ago. Yeah. So I did a blanket. It was out of wool. I had no idea how expensive wool was. So when my teacher told me the cost of the materials, I was like, how much? It's 20 years ago. It was like, I don't know, 150, 160 bucks just for the wool. And I think she measured it out for me. I don't think it was just like cones. I think it was the whole. Anyways, this is my project. This is the second project. I did this is the only project I've ever done in all wool. Ever. This is the only one. And it's probably, I did it on the big 45-inch wide loom, which was fun. I liked that a lot. And it's not 4 feet wide. It's probably, I don't know, somewhere between 36 and 42 probably. And the length of it, it's a lap quilt. It's that kind of, or lap quilt, listen to me, lap blanket. It's that kind of size. And yeah, you can see I was the second project. There's a couple skips in there. There's a couple little, but I still use it. It sits on my bed. I rotate it on the bed in winter to be like just a little extra or something. Anyways, this was project number 2 from way, way back then. It was, yeah. Isn't that funny? When you start out, it takes you a minute to figure out what you like. It took me a while to find the yarn that I really loved and the style that I liked. And you just don't know. You just don't know until you know how weird and kind of profound is that. You don't know until you know. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I just wanted to share that for our little 20th, 20th anniversary.